Hello everyone. Today we are covering the following exercises involving the properties below. We're going to do exercises that enable us to learn all this feature in Solidworks, how we are going to teach ourselves how to choose planes, different planes, how to sketch, dimension, extrude boss base, extrude cut, fillet, extrude boss base with offset to trim, convert entities, linear pattern, local boss base, ellipse, and more. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials and more projects. Now today we are going to draw this bottle. I'm going to create a bottle as shown in this drawing. And we have your Solidworks. You will first of all, now this going to create a bottle of this dimension. Now we're going to create first of all create two planes. A plane that takes from here to this place. The first plane is the one at this point, and we'll take another plane from this point to the neck, and the distance from here to here is 30. 90 minus 60, you have 30. So we'll go over, come to features, come to plane, and to add plane. To add plane, you come to top plane. You're creating from top. A distance is 30. Put 30. Say OK. Now you make the top plane visible. Make it to show. Make it show. Click this icon to show. Now we are going to create on that top plane. We are going to create this square, the diameter of 40 millimeters. Come to click on plane, add top plane, sketch. Let it be normal to you like this. You click this rectangle, the center rectangle, to enable you to do it well. You click on it, click on center rectangle, come to the center, you click and sketch dimension, put 40, since it's a square, each side is 40, you say OK. Now say OK here. Now you can use your middle mouse button to zoom it. I am going to create on this plane. I'm going to create on this plane to draw the neck as the circle of the neck with the diameter of 20. I'm going to create it on this plane. You can use your middle mouse button to scroll, to zoom, to orbit it around. Now you click on this plane 1, you sketch, make it normal to you. Come to circle 2, you start from the origin, you sketch on dimension, put 20, say OK. Now you use your mouse button to zoom it. You're going to hide this plane to enable you to see the profile you sketch. You're going to hide this plane to leave only the profile you have sketched. Now we are going to make use of the lofted boss base first. That is what we are going to use first. We have choose a plane, we have sketch. Now we are going to effect to enable us to create that bottle, the neck. We are going to use the lofted boss base parameters or the tools. Now you come to features, this is the lofted boss base tool here. You click on it, you select your profile. Ask you to select profile. Select your profile here. You first select this one, select here, select this one. You wait for it. You now say okay and say okay. That's very good. Now, we're going to extrude it from this part. See what we have created from this place to this place. We're going to extrude it from this base down. We're going to extrude it from this neck up. We're going to extrude from here down by 60 millimeters down. How do you do that? You come to extrude board base. You come to choose the part. Come to lofted property. Choose the first sketch. As the first sketch. Now you've seen your design have changed, showing that it has been affected. Now you switch the direction downwards, and we're going to extrude by 60 millimeters down. Now that is done. That is done. We are going to extrude up from here up. As seen in this case, we are going to extrude from here up with the distance of have 130 minus 90. You have 40 millimeters. You come to extrude base. Come to this lofted sketch 2. Now you can use the middle mouse button to zoom it to see it out. It is going to extrude 40. Now our bottle is created, is designed. Now we do more things here. We're going to fillet it. We're going to dull the edges so that it will not look sharp. We're going to fillet it by a radius of 5 millimeters in 4 corners. Come to fillet. Using that fillet, I'm going to put the radius of 5.0. You click the parts. Click the parts you are filleting. Do these edges. Do these edges. Do these edges. Do these edges. Use a middle mouse button to scroll around, to zoom it, to rotate it, and have all the 4 sides filleted with a radius of 5 millimeters. We're going to fillet the neck. We're going to fillet the neck with the radius of 15 millimeters. Come to fillet again, put the radius here 15. You click on the neck, say OK, allow it to fillet, and we have created this bottle. Now we're going to make it hollow, make the bottle hollow. You know that bottles are always hollow, either plastic or glass. We're going to make it hollow with the wall thickness of 1 millimeter. Now you come, how do you make it hollow? You come to shear. Click on this shear tool. Click on the surface you want to make hollow. You click the thickness, put a thickness of 1.0. Say OK. Now our bottle has been created well and OK. Want to check the bottle in different views. Check the different views. Wireframe. Check the wireframe. Check it. You can see the inside. How it's been. Come to this shaded edge. You can choose material for the bottle. Come to this material. You right click on here. Edit material. Wait for the material palette box to come. Let us choose glass bottles. We have bottle made of glass and bottle made of plastics. Let us choose bottle made of glass. You come to this non-metal. Click on it. Come to glass. You come to glass. You click glass. Say OK. Now we have created a bottle with glass. Create a bottle with glass. Now you can decide to save it. You can save it as bottle. You can save it as bottle 3. You can save it as bottle 3. And you can decide to put the color of the bottle. You can choose any color of your choice by clicking on this appearance. you allow the color palette to come. You can choose it. Any bottle, any color you want. Use the color you want. If you want it to be transparent, you can make it to be transparent here. You say okay. You can make it to transparent. Say okay and click okay and wait for it. Now we have created our button. Now you can to carry your object around, you press down the control button and with your middle mouse button, that scroll button, and you can pick it to any direction you want. You can use the middle mouse button to zoom it, to rotate it, to orbit it like this. Now you can still save it. Yes. Now you go to the next exercise, click new from here, new part. You click here. I will go over to the next exercise. We are going to create a funnel. We're going to create a funnel where you pour your liquid through. We're going to create a funnel. Before we create a funnel, we are going to create 3 planes. One plane will carry the diameter of 10 millimeters. The other one will carry the diameter of 20, and the larger one will carry this other larger part. Go over, come to features, come to reference geometry, add the plane. You come to top plane, making top plane. The distance, you're going to get the distance from one of the circle will be here and one will be here. We created a plane from here and plane from here. So the distance of this plane from this place is 85. That's the one we are creating first. You put that distance 85. You say okay. Now we are going to create another plane, this other small plane, and the distance from the top to this place is 125. Create another plane. We come to reference geometry, plane. Click this plane. It will be a reference point. Then we're going to flip it downwards. Flip it from the other side. Put a distance of 125. You say okay. And you're going to make the top plane to show. The top plane is at the middle. Make it to show. Click it to show. Now we have 3 planes. Now we're going to create a smaller part of the funnel with a diameter of 10 on this plane 2. We're going to create the other part with a diameter of 20 on this top plane and the wider part at this top plane. So let's start with this one first. You click on here. On that plane 2, it says sketch. It's already normal to you. You put a diameter of 10. A diameter of 10. Pick your circle to draw. You sketch, use your dimension tool, smart dimension. You put 10. You put 10. You say okay. That is done. Now you come to top plane. Top plane, you sketch, make it normal to you. I'm going to create a second circle with a diameter of, that is the neck of that funnel, diameter of 20. Pick your circle tool, take a draw here, come to smart dimension, you dimension your circle 20 diameter. Can use your middle mouse button to zoom. You say okay. Use it to turn around like this. Now I'm going to create the ellipse on the other plane, that top plane. I'm going to create an ellipse with the wider length to be 120 and the shorter length, the vertical, to be 80. I'm going to create on this plane, that plane 1, you sketch, click and sketch, make it normal. Use an ellipse. Different types of ellipse are here. Click this circular ellipse, you zoom in whenever you see where to on your ellipse, you click here, you click on the horizontal and you click on the vertical. Now I want to make the center of this of this ellipse to align here vertically and to align horizontally. To go out of this ellipse, either you press escape key or you right click and select. Now I'm going to hold down my control button. I click here, make it vertical. I want to make this one horizontal. I click here, hold down my control button, I click the center, I leave it, allow it, want to make it horizontal. Now make it horizontal. Then I'll now use my smart dimension to measure its length from here to this place, which is 120, and the vertical height, which is 80. Use my smart dimension, click on this point, click on this point, bring it down is 120, place this the vertical aspect, vertical dimension, which is 80, that's 80. You escape key or select it, say okay, you say okay. I can use your middle mouse button to orbit it around. And now remove all this plane to enable you see the profiles you have created to enable you get access to the located base to do it well. When to hide all this plane, when to hide, click on it and hide. Either hide button, click on it and hide. Now we have the three profiles perfectly here. You can zoom fit, use zoom fit here, check, or use your space bar to check the view you want to check. Now, when to use located boss base to connect these three profiles, you come to features, you click located boss base, start from the wider profile, you select it, you select this one, you select the last one, click on it before you select. Very good. You now say okay, you want to make it hollow, want to make that one a hollow. You come to steam feature, then we're going to make it hollow with a thickness of 1 millimeter. You say okay. Now our funnel is perfectly created. Our funnel is perfectly created with a thickness of 1 millimeter. Now you can save it. As funnel. If you have funnel before, save as funnel to your funnel tree. You save it. I'm going to the next exercise. You click new, save part, you say okay. Now we are going to create this part, this slab like this. I'm going to create this slab like this. I'm going to create it like this. This is slab. This is the real feature, the real picture. When you create this slab, first, then we'll continue and continue. Then these are the dimension. The length of that slab is 120, and the width is 80, and the height is 15. We'll go over to our platform. Let us choose front plane sketch. You must sketch. Remember, in Solidworks, before you do anything, you must start with a 2D sketch. You must choose a plane and you click on it and sketch. Make it normal to you before you start sketching anything for a clearer view and clearer presentation. Now, I'll first create my part. I'll first create this part, this slab. Now, the down part. When you create this one, when you create this slab first, before I go to any other part, let's go over to our model. Now, I choose a rectangle, center rectangle. I'll also choose that. I'll choose it. I'll choose click and sketch. Use smart dimension. The length of my slab is C120, rather 120, and the height is 15. The height is 15. Then we are going to extrude it by the width. We're going to use extrude boss base by 80 millimeters. Remember your unit are set in millimeters. You can choose any unit you want to use. You want to choose meter, kilogram, second, centimeter, gram, second, milligrams, gram, second, which is the default unit that I'm using now. You can decide to choose inch, pound, second. Now, look at this taskbar. Our sketch is fully defined, so we can go to Feature, Extrude Boss Base, and how we're going to extrude it. Let's extrude mid-plane. Mid-plane means to extrude it from the middle to either side equally. We're going to extrude it by 80 millimeters. 80 millimeters. Now, our slab is perfectly created here. Go over for the next section. Now we are going to remove this other part. We are going to remove this part, remove this portion down here. That portion, the length of that portion is 60 millimeters. If at the middle is 60, then at both ends will be 30 in either side. That's how you analyze your design with dimension. You click on this surface, you sketch, make normal to you, then you still click that center rectangle. Click at this center, start from that center, you sketch to enable the dimension. The diameter or the length is 60 millimeters. 60 millimeters. Then the inner part, how that angle chop up into the slab is chopped into it by a depth of 5 millimeters. I'm going to go the dimension or the distance from here, this surface to this part is 5. I'm going to put 5.0. Say okay. I'm going to extrude it. Now we are using extrude cut, not extrude boss base. Using this extrude cut, not extrude boss base. Extrude cut means you click on it. You want to remove that portion by that dimension. We are going to use to extrude all. I mean, let it pass through both surface across. Now say okay. And say okay. Now we have removed that slab from the middle. I remove the slab from the middle. Go over for the next part. We are going to create this other part, this other circle, this rib. I'm going to make the two circle up. The first bigger circle with 70 millimeter diameter, a smaller one with 50, and the thickness of the rib is 10, and the distance from the middle portion of the rib to this other end is 30 millimeters. Now you come to this place, you see, click on this part, on this point, on this face, on this surface, you sketch, you make it normal, then you click open, you zoom fit, or you can scroll down or press down the middle mouse button and the control key to shift it down. And now pick our circle. We're going to draw a circle at the top here. Draw another circle here. Use smart dimension. To dimension our circle. The bigger one is 70. The smaller one is 50. Yes, the smaller one is 50. Then we come to this line tool. Choose center line. From this center of this circle down to the surface vertically. You touch the surface. You press escape key, or you right click to select to remove from that line tool. Now to get the rib, which is the thickness of 10, we're going to offset. I'm going to use offset properties. This offset. What offset means? What offset means? Offset. What offset means? I'm going to use that property. I'm going to offset it. You click the part you want to offset. I click this circle. I want to offset it by direction. I want to offset it by direction. That is two sides with a distance of 5 millimeters. Distance of 5 millimeters. 5 millimeters. That is correct. You say okay. Okay. Now the distance from the middle of this rib to this part is 30. As you see from here, the middle of it is 30. You want to 30 or use smart dimension. Click on the middle line, come to this other part, click on it. You dimension, put 30. Very good. Put 30. That is correct. Put 30. Yes. Now I want to trim some part. Come to trim button. Using trim tool. You've selected it. You trim this part off. You trim this part off. You trim this part off. Trim this part off. Now, yes. Now we have this part from this place. Trim this part. Or before then, let me show you something. You can undo. Yes. You want to convert entities. You want to press convert entities. You click this line. You say okay. Before we start trimming, we want to trim. Come to trim tool. Trim this part. Then trim this part, this other edges. Yes, even with other these edges, you have a close loop, a close curve. And you come to feature, you click on feature, extrude boss base. Yes, you want to extrude this part. You switch the direction to this other side. Now we are going to offset it with a distance. You know that portion at the top of that slab is not extruded from the edge of that slab. It is extruded halfway to a distance of 15 inside that slab. So that's the distance we are putting. We offset. Come to this sketch plane. You click offset with you switch direction. Put a distance of 15. Now if you look at if you zoom in well, you know that it has been shifted 15 millimeter from the edges. Now the length of extrusion, the length from here, we're going to put 50 as seen in this place. 50 from here to this place, from this edge to this edge is 50. We're going to extrude it with a depth of 50. That's correct. Now perfectly. Now we have draw this part on top of this slab perfectly. Now go over to the next part. We're going to create this rib. To check it well. We're going to create this rib. That is the next part we are doing. You know the thickness of that rib or the depth of the rib is 10. Where that rib extends from this top, this part, this place, and the distance from here to this place Distance from the edges to where the rib ends is 35 millimeters. Go over, choose this plane, this part, the sketch, click on it and sketch, make it normal, Then go over to your line tool, click the line tool, come to the middle of this portion, click on it, come to this side, make sure the line extends to this other surface, you click on it, you right click and select or escape key. Now that the distance from here to this point is 35, use our smart dimension, click on this point, click on this surface, the distance is 35. That is very good. You are done. Right click and select. We're going to convert entities again. We're going to convert entities using click this part, click this surface. You say okay. Now we are going to trim. We are going to trim this part, leaving only the inside, because to convert entities means the inside, the closed loop where you leave your convert entities properties is where you want to extrude. So I want to trim it off, trim this other part off, trim this part off, trim this one off, leaving only the inside where we are going to sketch. Now come here, extrude boss base, as the inside is extruded, you change the direction inside, and you discover the extruded boss is not extruded from the edge, it's extruded halfway inside at the mid end of this other part by 10 millimeters. We're going to extrude with the distance of 35. Let's check that and see. When we offset distance is 35. You switch the direction inside, and the depth of the rib is 10. You can use your middle mouse button to check. Now see that it's perfectly at the center. Very good. The offset distance is 35, but the depth of the rib is 10. Say okay. Perfectly. We have created this rib perfectly at this point. Now the next part, we are going to create holes. Assuming you are designing an engine and design with a base, and created holes where the base will be mounted to the floor. We're going to create these holes, and the diameter of the hole is 10 millimeters. And the distance of the hole from one corner to the other is 15. Let's go over to the model. And we are going to create the holes at this surface. You click at this surface, click on the surface, and sketch. Make it normal. Come to your circle tool. You sketch around here. Use your smart dimension. To measure it is 10 diameter, and the distance from the center to one end is 15 millimeters, and the distance from this part, from this portion to this side too, is 15. Very well. Your position your circle. Now we are going to extrude cut using extrude cut icon or tool. Going to extrude cut means to remove the portion by the specification. You can use this arrow key to scroll it down or through, or you can simply say extrude through all. It will cut across the surfaces. Very good. Now we have created that hole. Yeah, we are going to replicate this hole in all the four corners by using a linear pattern. How do you do that? You can simply say, okay, you make it horizontal to some feet. You click this last effect or the last part you have created. I told you from that introductory video that this is the future manager. Manager means all that you have done in your graphical area, how you have done it is arranged in this future manager or in this design tree palette or menu. It will be arranged there serially. The last one will be at the bottom. The last command you've commanded will be at the bottom. It will arrange serially. You click here, it will show the circle we have created here and we have extruded it. Now I'm going to highlight this that last command, that extrude cut of that hole. You come to linear pattern, use linear pattern, let's select it where, select it, it's selected, come to this fly out, come to the fly out, use linear pattern. Now I'm going to choose a direction. The direction I'm going to this direction we are choosing. You click on this direction one, you click this part. Now the distance from each other, distance of this part from each other, the distance of the hole from each other is 50, then it's 15 at both ends. You have 50, the distance is 50, distance is 50, click that part 50, the direction is 50, say okay. It doesn't work, you undo, it's not done properly. Yes, great. Let us select this portion, select that hole, come to linear pattern, you choose the direction, choose this part, switch the direction by 50 millimeters, say okay, that's perfectly, it's done. We're going to replicate it this other side. We are going to choose that linear, the last two, you click that linear pattern, you hold down your control key and click this extrude cut. The two of them are highlighted. Now come to linear pattern, choose a direction, make it normal for you to see. We're going to, the direction you are choosing is this direction, this horizontal direction, the length of this slab. You click on it, you click on this direction, click on it, yes. Now check the distance from here, distance from this hole to this other hole should be around 90, since the distance from the edge to the hole is 15. Count 15 and 15 from this other side, we have 30, and 30 subtract from 120, you have 90. That's how you analyze your drawing and dimension. You put 90 at this place, put 90 here, put 90 there, you put 90 on that part, you put 90 and say OK and click OK, put 90 and click OK, click 90 and click OK. My laptop is loaded, that's why it's delayed. Now perfectly we have succeeded to create our part. Now the document is telling you that that document has not been saved for the last 20 minutes. Means we have not saved. So computer Solid will have that property. If you have not saved your part, it will tell you after 20 minutes, it will tell you that you have not saved it, reminding you to save it, because saving it is very important, as when you are designing in a place where the source of light is not reliable. You must endeavor to save your part as you go, save it along the way. Now I want to save my part. We have perfectly designed our part very well, Now you can save, come to this place and save, click save. You can save it as a, call it slab, make it a slab part, slab part, slab part. You save it, you can save it anywhere you want to save it. Now we are done with that. Now we are going to the next exercise. I'm going to the next exercise. Since you have saved this part, you say new, click new part, say OK. Now the next exercise is this. We are going to create this slab. We're going to create a slab with 60 millimeter diameter and with this other part 30 up with a center circle, the radius of 7, and from this other portion by 18. So let's go to the software, choose the front plane, or let's choose the top plane and sketch. Choose the top plane and sketch. We still choose this okay, let us choose this other corner angle, and choose this corner angle. You can choose to sketch it around like this, and choose to sketch it around like that. And use a smart dimension. You can use smart dimension by saying this is 60, 60, 60, and we can put the relation with respect to the center circle. With respect to the center circle, let's dimension the width. The width is 30. The width is 30, and we're going to put this other part is a combination of rectangle and a circle. We're going to put a circle here, come to the circle, center circle, click this one, dimension it, dimension, circle of diameter 30, very good. And we're going to put a relation to this place. We're going to make the center of this circle and its origin to be horizontal. You click on this center circle and click on this origin. Make it horizontal. Very good. Make it horizontal. Make it horizontal. And you click this portion. You want to make, it's okay like that. And leave it there. Then we're going to trim some parts. Trim some part. Trim this part off. To have this portion. This part to have this portion like this. Then we're going to extrude it by 9 millimeters. 9 millimeters. Come to extrude boss base. Extrude boss base. Extrude boss by 9. Put 9. 9 there you say. Okay, you can extrude blind or extrude mid plane. Okay for you. Whichever way. Okay, now our slab is perfectly created. Now we're going to create this part. Create a circle. We're going to extrude it. We're going to create a circle of a radius of 7, and from this other part with a distance of 18 millimeters. Click the surface, sketch, make it normal, come to circle. To get the center of this circle, you come to this place, click at the edge, the center will be revealed to you. You now start sketching from the center. Use a smart dimension, radius of 7, diameter of 14. That's very good. Click this line tool. You design a line tool from here to this part, vertically. Right click, select to go off from that line tool. Use a smart dimension. The distance from this middle to this part is 18. It's 18. That's very good. We're going to do convert entities. Click convert entities, click this part, click this part, click this part. Say okay. Say okay. Now we're going to trim off some parts so that we'll have only this other end alone. To enable us extrude, you say trim, you trim, click this trim this other place off, trim this part off, that part off, leaving all this part alone. Now go to extrude boss base, extrude boss base, extrude all of these parts. I'm going to extrude it from by 30 from down from here to the top is 30. So if you have 9, subtract 30 from 9, you have 21. So we are going to extrude it by 21 up, 21 up, making a total distance of 30. Very good, very good. But remember, this hole cut across to the other surface as you see it on this front plane. We are going to remove it, that portion down. So you use your middle mouse button to scroll around so that to enable you get access to the inner side. You click inside there and sketch, make it normal to you. Click convert entities to have that circle converted. You now go straight to extrude cut, middle mouse button, rotate it around. Now it has extended to this other part, it has cut this other surface. You can shift it anywhere you want to shift it. You can shift that arrow and say okay. Very good. Now we have our part done to this extent. And I'm going to create this rib. The thickness of the rib is 7 millimeters, and from this other part. So we are going to click on this other surface, sketch, make normal, and come to circle line tool. This line tool, click on this part, on that edge, come to this other end at the tip, make sure it touches the tip, right click, select, go from that line tool. We are going to convert the inner part entities, convert entities, create this line, create this place, say okay to enable us do the inside, to enable us extrude the inside. Now you have this, you have this, you can convert, you can go straight to features, you switch the direction, know that the rib is at the middle of that slab, at the middle of that slab. So we are going to use offset distance, offset, switch the direction, offset distance, distance of let's check, distance from here to this place is 9, from here to here is 9. That's very good. 9. Offset a distance of 9.0. Very good. The depth or the thickness of our rib is 10. Very good. You check it now. You can see perfectly. It's at the middle. It is at the middle. You now say okay. Say okay. You check this other part, how you've been chamfer by distance of 9. Chamfer it again. Come to this fillet, come to this fly out, click chamfer from here, select the edges. The chamfer distance is 9.0. Click this edge, click that edge, rotate it, click this edge, say okay. That's very good. Our part is done. You can also fillet this other part. Click fillet, Create this down, make it 1.5. Select this part, select this part, click to select this part, select this part, and select this part to draw your edges, and select anywhere you want to fillet. And fillet here, and fillet here, fillet here. That's very good. Say okay. That's very good. We have successfully created our part. This is the top view, this is the front view, and this is the isometric. If you want to view it, press your space bar. This is isometric. Press your space bar. Want to see the top, click on the top, see the top plane. Want to check it wireframe, check it from here. This is the wireframe, check the wireframe. This is the wireframe. Check it here. Check the solid edge. Hidden line. Check it. You want to check the front, the side view. You have it here. Check the isometric. Click on this part. Move it to the normal view. To this shaded with edge. You want it to be here. Now it looks smoother with this one. Now you not see the edges. If you want it to be like this, you allow your part like this. This is a finishing aspect. Assuming you draw any part, engineering part, you finish it. You leave it with this view so that it looks smoother and look neat. If you want to see the edges, you leave it with this view style of shaded with edge. So you can see how the edges that are being worked on. But I prefer it to be here. To look more beautiful. You can try to put the appearance, check the color, click that color appearance, and allow the color palette to come out. You can check it. This side, change it, change the colors of your design. Look, is transparent, make it dull. You say okay. The part has been created. Is dull, make it normal. Now make it standard. Make it standard, okay. Standard. You can choose the part. It's transparent, you can see it anyhow you want it. And leave it that way. So you can save this part. Save as part 4. Whatever part you want to save it. That one is done. You can go over the step we used to create this part. To create your own part. Now go over to the next exercise. Since this part is already saved, you can leave it there. Go to file, new, create new. Stay from that side. Part, okay. Then go to the next exercise. We're going to sketch. This one is a sketching. I'm going to do this sketching. The distance from this part to this part is 90. The radius of this small the one is 10. This one is 20. This one is 30, and this one is 20. Go over. Put right. Let us use right plane now. Right plane sketch. You put center line. You can make it infinite. Horizontal. Make it horizontal. Make it vertical. No, say no. Up, no. No there. No. Zone fit. All your parts here. Create that line on the center line. Infinite. Horizontal. You click on it, you click OK, come to the line again, click vertical, you click on this part again, vertical, wherever you say OK, go over from there, OK. This line and this line, the distance is 90 apart. You're going to use smart dimension, measure this line, that is 90 is on feet, here is on feet. Now I'm going to draw our circle. First this circle 20 and 10, a circle of 20 and 10, circle of 20 from this origin. Draw that circle, this smart dimension, the diameter is let's check. The diameter is 20 and 40 respectively. 20 and this one is 40. Okay. Check this other side. The radius is 30, diameter of 60 and 40 respectively here. Draw this circle here. Draw a circle here. Draw a circle here. Draw another circle. Now measure, dimension them. You have radius of 60 and 40 respectively. Now I'm going to use tangency. I'm going to take a line tangent to the surface, a line tangent to the surface. I'll do some trim off and pick a line from here. Pick a line from here to this place, tangent to this part. Pick a line tangent to this part. Right click, select. Pick another line from here, this other part, tangent to this part, tangent to this part. Select or escape key to remove from that part. Now know that this part is tangent here. Now we're going to trim some inner part. Trim off. We're going to trim this part. 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 Zoom down here. Zoom down here. Zoom up down here. Going to zoom down here. Going to zoom this part to enable us trim off this part, trim off that part, trim off that part. Apart from that, let us undo. Let's pick a line from this part, draw it to this side, draw to this side, make this line, press down here, press this other one, make it tangent, it's already tangent, then make this side, let's check from here, that is already tangent here, then click on this other side, make it, can choose from anywhere, any part here, make the line tangent, click on this part, on this point, and here it's already tangent. Really tangent. That's why you see this icon, this sign. It's already tangent. That's very good. Very tangent. Then we'll now go over to trim off, trim this part, trim this part, trim this part, trim this part. Then you click down here, you see how some parts you need to trim off. You need to trim off from here part. You screw down to have a perfect shape. This one is already perfectly done. Come down here, you have some part to trim off from here. Screw down, trim off here. Yes, is some feet. Some feet. Yes, you have your parts. You want to extrude it or want to leave it like this. Or let's go to effect the extrude boss button. Here we have extrude our parts. Anyhow, you want to extrude mid plane by a thickness of 15. That's very good. Yes, our part is perfectly done. That is just it. That is it. That is it. I can go on to save it. Save as part 5. Anyway, you want to save it. Part 5 is always there. You choose another part. Put anything you want to put there. Now we have come to the end of this exercise, this class, this tutorial. Remember to go over the steps, all the exercises we have done. Remember to follow the steps carefully and repeat them on your own and get practice to get yourself acquainted and get yourself strong in Solidworks. Like I told you, Solidworks is very flexible to use. You can use to design anything. And when you want any furniture, any type, you can design your own furniture and give it to any woodwork artisan to fabricate or to give you that kind of furniture of your own type, of your own style. So SolidWorks is there for you as a notepad for you to design anything you want. And if you are a manufacturer, they enable you to design things by yourself, have your own unique shapes and style. SolidWorks is very easy for you to do it. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is CAD-CAM LODS. Thank you for watching. See you next tutorial.